need to move my capital into an HRE province. Has Castile rivaled me? Yes, it did. It starts rivaled, which is unfortunate. Let's actually improve relations, because that could be useful later on. Also, go up to military tech 4. Oh, hells yes. Right, we got an uprising looking like happening in Antwerp at some point. That's fine. Don't want to remove Utrecht. Rival of rival is Naples. Not going to bother with that. Yeah, this is the thing. Normally you'd struggle if you've got a base tax over 30 or 40, I think it is. Going to keep working away at this situation. If I could get spy offense dude, I could retire him for a whole 5980. That's the point. Buildings don't actually cost anymore. Where's the buildings interface now? Marketplace. So I could build a marketplace here. That would give me local trade power plus 50%. That could definitely be worth it in London. So we'll do that. So we'll soon have Antwerp. This is I'm playing a little bit slowly at the moment, just because it's a new DLC and I'm trying to work the kinks out. Right, so we've gained a core in Antwerp. So that gets rid of all my overextension. Nope, we no longer accept Gascon. Yeah, I think you're right, Schlott. I think you're right. No debate in Parliament. Let's start a debate. So, lower tech costs. Lower development costs. Oh, new follower. Awesome. Let's see who's joined the vassal swarm. Fort maintenance lower. Ship costs lower. Advisor costs lower. Interesting choices. So who has joined our vassal swarm? Cole Wayne Jones. Thank you for your follow, buddy. Really appreciate that. Awesome, awesome. And I think a stream has just started that I'm not going to beat. But thank you very much for your follow there, Colwyn. That's really appreciated. Okay, so what do we think, people? Got tech cost reduction, development cost reduction. I'm not going to be doing development unless I've got ahead of tech, so that's not going to work. So land reform, no good. Advisor costs minus 10% of 3, essentially 4 or 5 ducats is not a lot. It seems an awful lot of effort for not a lot of return, so I think tech costs makes the most sense. Kent, ignore corruption, gain inflation. What's my inflation at currently? My inflation is super low. Okay. London, grant army commission. Lose 6 military power. Sure, that's relatively cheap. I get that back quick. Lose a mercantilism. I'd rather avoid that. Lose a little bit more we'll lose that. Bribe an MP. Lose ducats. Okay, we'll do that. Ignore corruption. Gain inflation. Right, we'll lose some army tradition. There we go, 93%. That works. Tech reduction all the way, I think. Right, Poland are now at war, so I might... Right, if I can get a diplomat, I can get in an alliance with smugglers running rampant. Shit! 10 years of that, or take a stability hit. I'm getting so far... I need to take that. Damn it! I'm getting so far behind on tech, it's untrue. Right, let's just check what I've got myself involved in here. Oh, you're at war with Muscovy. Well, that's fine, I just won't send anything over to help. That's cool. I think you're winning anyway, so that's fine. But I got my alliance with Poland, so I'm happy. We'll get a marriage with them as well. Royal marriage. Great. So I've now got Poland-Lithuania combo supporting me, so that's good. Which along with Austria should be a nice combo. Right, Castile will improve relations with you. I should never have taken that autonomy hit. Still, it is ticking down. We've lost 6% of it so far. Can't really complain. Insult Frenchie. Yeah, that would work. When I've got a Diplo free, we'll do that. Is there an alt? Let's read this. What are you saying, Charlotte? You were playing a game of CK2 as the Dukedom of Tuscany inside of Lombardy, and after about 80 years and a couple of good marriages, you inherited the throne of Bavaria after pressing the princess's claim. Awesome! We'll have to play some Crusader Kings at some point. I actually played Crusader Kings before I started Europa Universalis, but just ended up staying with Europa because it's so much fun. So I think this is a pretty strong start so far for England, because having control of the node like this, long term my money's going to come in nice at the total negative of everybody else. I didn't really read that. That's dumb. Cool, Charlotte. So I am a paper tiger at the moment. No actual manpower. But building up my troops to make it so that people don't want to fight me in the first place. Right, so I got high relations with Austria, which is good because they won Antwerp, and I'm keeping it. Back up to 26,000 troops, that's good. Desperately trying to make myself look big and scary when I'm not. Now I could probably get rid of all this unrest by sitting this army here. That makes a fair bit of sense. Let's automate it. Go. Can't be bothered to micromanage right now. It's lazy, but it works. Right, so we've improved everything we can with Castile. Have to see if they drop their rivalry status with me of their own accord. Now, what can I do to push? Has Tyrone actually bothered to make some claims? No, it hasn't. You guys suck. Like, really badly. So let's see if we can turn them into a vassal. That seems a... Could always turn them into vassal and force feed them the rest of Ireland. Right, so that's now going down. So I've now got no unrest issues. Right, this is where I start getting coalitions form up against me. Still, if a coalition takes me on now, they get rather the rough end. Yep. Got Pisa separated off. I like what they've changed here. They've made more provinces and done. I think it needed a bit more colour, a bit more stuff going on there. Complaints about a bailiff. We'll take the prestige here. I am so low prestige. I don't see what I can do about it. Gelre actually like me, so they're not going to... The aggressive expansion is all but gone below 30. As soon as it drops below 30, you can't join a coalition, so I'm actually probably out of the woods there, which isn't bad. I think this playthrough will definitely be about getting across the water, because I don't think I'm going to expand around here. I do want to take out Scotland, obviously, but I have to time that carefully. You want Austria does want Artois, so I could possibly kick off a war. Let's see who would join. So Liège wouldn't join France, but Friesland and Scotland would. I'd get Portugal, but I wouldn't get Poland right now. The reason I wouldn't get Poland is... How do you consider France a distant war? You've got to